After protests lasted all weekend in Los Angeles, there is still tension on the ground and between local leaders and the federal government. This comes as 700 Marines are being activated to protect federal personnel and property.
The Los Angeles Police Department has declared a tactical alert saying all uniformed personnel are to remain on duty. For Fox 12, Connor Hansen has more on the violence from this weekend's protests.
Protests against ICE raids in L.A. turning violent over the weekend. People clashed with police in the streets, in some cases throwing rocks, using fireworks, and destroying vehicles. Officers were seen using tear gas and rubber bullets. Dozens were arrested. And now California officials say they are suing the Trump administration over its deployment of 2,000 National Guard troops.
The people that are causing the problem are professional agitators, they're insurrectionists, they're bad people, they should be in jail.
President Trump suggested Monday that he would support the arrest of Gavin Newsom after the California governor dared Trump's border czar to cuff him. Local leaders are accusing the president of inflaming the situation and demanding he withdraw the troops.
We do not need to see our city torn apart. And the idea that the federal government that should be assisting us is a contributing factor, I think is very tragic.
But ICE maintains the raids were necessary to remove violent criminals.
We were enforcing laws and following up on a serious criminal investigation on cartel financing. So that's exactly what ICE did, and ICE took a lot of bad people off the street that day.
In New York, Connor Hansen, Fox News.
It isn't just in Los Angeles where people are rallying against ICE raids. They're happening all across the country.
And today, Portland Police Chief Bob Day says he's committed to protecting the rights of all Portlanders. Fox 12's Anna Katayama joins us now with what the police chief had to say.
Today's press conference came as Portland police made several arrests at the ICE facility in South Portland over the weekend. Today, Chief Day spoke about those arrests, saying they were made for safety reasons, not immigration concerns.
The state of Oregon is very united in our belief and understanding and values around immigration and protecting the rights of all Portlanders, and that has not changed since we began this conversation.
2 people face criminal mischief charges tonight after police say they were caught spray painting the ICE facility in South Portland. Police released this surveillance video from last night. Now you can see police clearing a barrier that was put up by protesters. Chief Day says that was done to help a transport van with no detainees inside return to the facility. Police say a 3rd person was arrested because that person was wanted for damaging the North Police Precinct last year. Now, PPB was at the ICE facility several times over the weekend after receiving calls about security concerns, but the other calls did not end with any arrests. The chief also reiterated that state law prohibits Portland police from participating in any immigration enforcement. Now, there is another rally that's set to happen tonight. Chief Day says he is paying close attention to what's happening not just in our area, but also in Los Angeles.
Right now in Los Angeles, nobody's talking about immigration. Right now, everybody in Los Angeles is talking about the federal government. They're talking about the National Guard. They're talking about fights with the police. They're talking about riots. They're talking about arrests. They're not talking about immigration. We've seen this script. You know, I would just appeal to Portlanders. We've seen this script. We know the harm that comes from those kind of interactions. And so far, in my tenure, we've been able to not have this be about the police. This is about our concerns, and it's about our community. It's about our rights. All of that we are in agreement upon. But when this becomes antagonistic and violent, I have rarely seen in my career and really throughout our nation's history a time where successful change has come as a result of violence.
We do have a crew headed to cover tonight's planned protest. It'll be at the Convention Center, and we'll bring you any updates as they become available. That's on air and on our Fox 12 app. In studio, Anna Katayama, Fox 12 Oregon.